Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy book review day. Today's book is this one, which is by Mason Currey, and it's called Daily Rituals: How Artists Work. Um, I listened to it on audiobook and but I think it's only maybe 250 pages, 275, something like that in print. And what it is essentially he has gone through and researched the writing habits or creative habits of philosophers and architects and composers and writers and um, yeah, all kinds of people. So there's Frank Lloyd Wright, there's Richard Wright. Those are just two of the Wrights. There's Mark Twain is in there. There's Maya Angelou. There are Thomas Mann. There's just, I think it's 162 people. And what's really interesting is, at least to me, as a creative person, I'm always very interested in how people do what they do and when they work and the habits and that kind of thing. And what I learned from this is everybody's very different, which I already knew. Everybody writes or is creative at different times of the day, and they have their own different routines and that kind of thing. But what everybody does in there is they do make time for their creative aspiration, whatever that is. Whether it's waking up like Frank Lloyd Wright between 4 and 7 a.m. to do his best work before the rest of his day, or whether it is something like James Joyce, where he put off work as long as possible, um, but still did do it. And then obviously he buckled down with Ulysses and those things as well. But everybody has some kind of routine, um, and it's interesting to see the ones who had regular jobs or who made writing their employment. And yeah, for a creative person, it was really enjoyable. Some of them are very short. Some of them are taken right out of biographies, and Mason Currey acknowledges that like if it was already written as succinctly or as descriptively as it could be, then I have just quoted them in depth. And so it really is a book you can pick up and put down, or an audiobook you can listen to and start and stop as you'd like. But if you're into that kind of thing, I would absolutely recommend Daily Rituals: How Artists Work, um, by Mason Currey. What are you reading?